No taking off my pants. Too tall. I need to go get my coffee, sweetie. And my phone so I can go do my tracking.
Trans rights.
All the RARs. We've got the RAR XD and we've got the Win RAR. There we go. There's our microphone. Good morning, everyone. Cyrus is just finishing up some stuff. Expect a lot, as seen in the title, please expect a lot of scuff today. Cyrus is a bottom? No, I'm a top today, thank you. I was a bottom yesterday, but today I am prove it. What do you think your treats are for later, sweetie? You're not gonna be able to choose your fighter this time. I've already decided. Only bottom here is me. Hello, Zaya. Hello, Zaya. Hello, Aya. Hello, Oma. Okay. Sending these out. Good morning, Nico. You have evil plans for later? That's right. We have D&D later. We do. Nico, thank you. You get the free Ren eyebrows. She's ready. She's got that potion ready. Wiggle. Good morning, everyone. We're just finishing up, getting ready right now. Got a little bit of scuff. What was I working on? That's right. That's right. I need to get the tracking going. Y'all don't want to see like creepy mannequin Saris. It's much better when Saris' soul is in her body. And when I'm not getting texts from CVS about, you know, prescriptions I've already picked up.
Welcome home, Columbia. Beautiful, beautiful. Discovery 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Okay. Alright, looks good on there. It's gonna look a little different here. Okay.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Alright, that should be okay. Alright. Let's try it out. Oops, wrong one. Okay, that's a little different. We're testing things out, chat. We're testing out Fax's move time. It still has a little bit of a warping effect to the camera. The flower nipples? That's... oh my. Alright, let's see here. Can I fix that with the FOV? Whoa, okay. Alright, I think that's a little better. Go Shift C. The FOV, the field of view. I don't know. Saris is playing around with things. So, the flower that looks like... It does not look like nipples, okay? It looks like a flower on my chest. Granted, I'm a little close to the camera right now. So we're gonna see if Saris remembers. Yes. Good. I can walk off into the background. I can walk off into the background, and then if I bring my screen over here, so I can watch this at the same time, I can walk around my own forge. Well, this forge is bigger than I thought it was. Look how big my forge is. Alright, come on. There we go. I must employ giants or something like that, because obviously, like, the anvil being as tall as I am. The flower wraps around my nipples. Alright, I'm gonna zoom back to you guys. Wait, can I dodge roll back to you guys? Huh! There we go. That's better. Fax made this program, and I'm still getting used to it. In terms of, like, being able to move around and everything. But I can, like, stay and face you guys. I can walk around the screen. I can jump. It's really fun. It is really fun. The only I don't know how to fix this sort of thing. Like, I look decent. Okay. I actually have been meaning, I can't, I'm not doing the outfits today. Hold on. Can you refund yourself the outfits? The points? I'm sorry, sweetie. Here, let me go and disable outfits for the day. It's because I'm testing this out and we don't have every outfit ported into the new program yet. So we're a little stuck. We're a little stuck. Hold on. Rewards. No. There we go. Where are the things? We want to... Yep, for today we're gonna shut off all of our costume changes before people forget it. Okay, there we go. Before I forget it. So, you can refund anything you desire. Hold on. Hey, chat. Hi, guys. Hi. Do you like my freckles? Do you normally see my freckles? I can apparently also fly. Thank you, Fax. You've done a wonderful job. I love Fax's program. Super Saris? Super Saris is ready. She's ready. Huh. No cursing? No cursing. You need to go and eat and have a good stream? Thank you, Wilma. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so what was I saying? I got distracted. I got distracted by how, like, lovely my hair moves in this when I rotate around, and I'm getting dizzy. But yeah, there's something about it. There's something about it. Like, when I'm really close, there's like a very... Do you guys see it too? There's like a very subtle warping effect. Uh, where it makes it look like my chest is like in the camera. Maybe the camera needs to be like a little bit higher because right now it's like at shoulder level. I don't know. There's so many things to tweak with it, and it works really smoothly. It's just getting used to the new camera field because it's not compressing a 3D model into a flat 2D plane sort of thing. It's actually using like a real video game camera. So, I don't know. I really like it. Wow. Wow. Okay, and then we move this back over here. It's more at shoulder length. Yeah. Yep. But the nice part is I've hotkeyed a couple of things. Wait, why do I have duplicate boxes? What? No. Stickers. Stickers. What are you doing? What are you doing, stickers? Hold on. There we go. No, you can move the camera. I just don't want to right now. Because I'm still getting used to the presets. I'm still getting used to the, welcome, Ragnavir. Ragavir. Welcome. How are you doing, Bean? We're testing out all this stuff. Welcome to the fortress. Sarah's is seeing if her stickers work before we start. No? Does the seal not want to? Oh, there's the seal. There's my cool seal. Alright, let's see. What other nightmares do I have for stickers that I need to test before we start? Oh, there's my dumb cat box. Yes. Sealy has been practicing the jazz. He's been going out on Thursday nights, you know, to the local jazz club. Let's see. Oh, that's right. I also have the head pads, but I do need to do that manually. So I haven't automated it yet. There's still a lot of things I'm working on, but we will get there. We will get there. It's improving. Slowly. You're good? Just popped in to say good luck. I'm a new streamer and want to support other great content. Thank you, Ragavir. I'll be sure to check you out later. You need a dumb fox box. You need a Fox Rocks box. And welcome, Ragavir. I very much appreciate the support. Thank you so much. All right, let's see here. Ha. Okay. So this is my new camera angle for this. Yeah, it works out pretty well. Pretty good with this. Thank you, Chill Tunes. All right. You should fix some redeems for your stream. There's a lot of work that goes into streams, like behind the scenes. I really appreciate the fact that like the camera angles and everything are different, but all of my tracking is still just the same because it's still using the VC face tracking. So I can still puff my cheeks. I can wiggle my eyebrows. And most important, I can use my tongue still. If only I knew how true that was before I started. It's a process, Saya. You know, I, gosh, in February I'll be coming up on 2 years, and just the difference between like my first streams and the streams now are just massive. All right. Let us start pathfinding. So when we last left our heroes, they had just finished defeating Baphomet. Except, not really somehow. I don't know. He kind of fell over, and Naticula came and, like, ripped his heart out. But after we rejected the Lady in Shadow's advances, then we were able to get back to Galarian, to the material plane, only to find out that as soon as we left, everything went to fucking shit. And I now have to take back Drezen. Again. Hydrate, thank you for the hydrate. Also, today's coffee flavor is caramel apple pumpkin. Oh fuck! That's one of the things I didn't pour it in. No, no. Okay, hold on. We need to fix this. Yep, I didn't pour it in glasses. Damn. There we go. Okay. Dumb cat box. Shift B. See, that one I've got on lock. Okay, hold on. No, not there. There. Excuse me, glasses. Why do you no, what? Why do you keep attaching up on top of my face? Why are they big? Okay. There we go. That's as good as I'm gonna get it for right now. Oh wait, I can't use Shift G. Let's go Shift N. All right. Now we're gonna Shift G back into place. Real props to everything you've set up. Little characters, VTuber model, and the production. Oh, thank you. I have to give props, and actually here I'll give a shout out. I know they're not here right now. They're still seeping. They're seeping. Spouse is seeping. Late Sunday morning for them. But yeah, no, my model and the program that I'm using to like do a lot of this production stuff, it was made by my lovely spouse Vaxanidus. So they are a fantastic programmer and indie game developer. So they're actually taking a lot of the lessons that they used in developing this program into their own game pretty soon. So I'm really looking forward. Why is it so hard to be a streamer? The thing is, it's it's not hard to stream. It's hard to stream how you want. Like the whole point is super props to them. I will make sure that they know as soon as they wake up. So, but thank you, Raga. But yes, Vlad, it's hard to stream how you want, sort of thing. It's very easy to stream. It's very easy to set up with just either a camera or like a PNG, and those are totally valid ways to stream. It's just like doing all of the fancy artistic things that you typically want to when you stream. That's the hard part. So, okay. Alright, I can't just slip by the gates, that's right. Okay, so I need to go and find Hal and Helor. Hylor.
Are we in trouble yet?
We're gonna switch to this.
I know what
Yep, yep.
to do. Together, we
Okay.
stand.
Alright, everybody spec'd. I had a random set of Project Diva streams a while back, and out of the blue, Starstream. Starstream. My brain must be like focused on Transformers for some reason. We're actually going to move these back just a little bit. Viola, you need to be in the center. Hold on, we're reworking our formation. This last chapter, 30 to 40 hours? Okay. Okay. Gotcha. I will keep that in mind. I mean, I'm glad. I am happy. I am happy that it's that long, because I was a little worried. I was just a little worried that it was going to be you know, just us taking back Drezen in like a final oh, there's the bell. Careful. The demons are about. They've killed half our patrol. Hello, demons. I'm gonna go ring the bell. Get ready for the taco smell.
I'll go ahead.
Aruga Chalet.
Let's have some fun.
Here we go. Maybe you are tired of playing this game? Oh, hell no. Hell no. I love this game. And I didn't play Kingmaker. I should. But I didn't. Alright, Darren. Move forward. Oda Adanaya. Try Kingmaker, it's awesome. See, the only thing I've been hesitant about with Kingmaker is the fact that like I've been told that, and it definitely looks like it there were some very clear kind of improvements made between Kingmaker and here. Only two of these. Alright, there we go. Gonna get both.
Rite.
John! Good observation, sweetie. I was gonna say if you're a if you're a brother to Bill Cipher, we may have a little bit of an issue. Kingmaker has nothing to do with this part of the game. I know, but it's more of like I've been told mechanic-wise sort of thing. And welcome, John. Welcome. Welcome to the fortress.
You've crossed the wrong monk.
I will resist.
Out of my sight.
Ow. Bismuth. Go attack the big guy. I'm not related to Bill Cipher in any way. I fervently disavow the actions of Bill Cipher. Alright, Viola, what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, hi, John. Oh, hi, Mark. Let's see. Honestly, I don't even think we need to waste some of our abilities. Can I make it to him? I can't make it to him. Damn it. I wanted to. He's got 28 hit points.
Let's try this way.
Excuse me? Excuse me? What? Good sir, you're prone. You may want to stand. I love this game, but fuck if it isn't buggy.
The light take you.
It stood up and immediately died.
You won't survive me.
Here's only demons. Here there be demons. Why am I staggered? It's you, isn't it?
Prepare yourself.
I will see to your demise.
Oh, there we go. We're just gonna stop dying, Zaris. That's against TOS. I can't help it when silly shit like that happens, okay? Okay, good. At least he had the wherewithal to like stay dead this time.
I'm done with you.
Endure.
You should have stayed down, dude.
Desna, guide my hand.
There we go. Okay, what did they hide in the grass? Some sort of special leather armor? Leather armor of greater electricity resistance. Oh, I can be just like the demons and have like immunity to fucking electricity. Also, guys, don't worry about me stealing all this stuff. I'm still the commander, and this is Drezen, so clearly all of these things belong to me still. Should I be moving stealthily? I feel like I should be moving stealthily. A gang of demons blocks your path. Their leader grins nastily. Savamek ordered me to tell you that he'll make toothpicks out of your bones. You notice that Wenduog is standing beside the demons. She calls out mockingly. Didn't expect to see me again, did you? But I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. I have a new master now, the great Savamek. Now I finally have the chance to kill you and prove my worth to him. It's you're working for the demons again? Again? Really? I follow the true master of my people, the invincible Savamelech. He is a great tempter and conqueror, and his poison grants power and bliss. The time of conquest has come. I'll become his champion, a great queen, and you uplanders will be our slaves. Yeah, she was. She betrays you in Act 5. Apparently. Chaos? What, everyone is free to choose? Oh, geez, I don't like that at all. I whip my hair around and... What? No, okay. We had to slide back into place. You want me to say everyone's free to choose the side they want to die on, sweetie? You want me to kill Wendy? Look, we here on Saris's channel stand switches and verses, but not for this.
But what if for this?
You're siding with Galarians, and I know Wendy's just not gonna respond to that. You know what? For Wendy, we're gonna give the one evil response here. There's still time to change your mind. I'm willing to be generous. I'll offer you a reward that's better than anything the demons have promised you. My mind is made up. If you wanted to buy my loyalty, you should have done it before now. Alright, well, we gotta kill Wendy. How come I can't see your information card, Wendulog? Oh, there you are. Oh, you're gonna go down really easily. Okay.
Precision and grace.
Hey, Wendulog, Darren hit you. How do you feel about that?
Yes.
Alright, for this one, for Wendy, we won't hold back. Alright, this one's going to be... We're gonna inspire some heroics, enhance our summons, and give them all the mastodons we can muster. I should really just start calling this spell Traffic Jam. It's dumb. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. I love it. I can't even get through my own mastodons. Elizabeth's just like, where do I go?
Make every strike count.
This kill is for you.
Oh, fuck. I cast Traffic Jam. 10,000 mammoths upon ye. You're still enjoying it, aren't you, sweetie?
Traffic jam.
Yes, kill them with mammoths. Native barrier, why is this game so cruel? It just is. Sealy! Sealy! Oh wait, Sealy's behind me. Hold on, we gotta fix that. There we go. Hello, Sealy. How are you? Bargar. Alright, can I get through here? I can get through here. Oh Jesus! Ah! Ah! Oh no! No! He's too big! He's too big! Chat, he's too big! He's too big, I can't see! I can't fucking see! Stop! Stop! Jesus! Okay, I have to like lean around Sealy now to be able to. God damn! Stop it! Stop it! I don't want to move. 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 I just. Ah! Ah! I think he's reached his maximum size, chat. I think we good. I think we go. Oh, I can nuzzle into the soft fur. Oh, he's so soft. Let's play Is There a Limit? I think we have. I think we've reached Is There a Limit, okay? We're not Josh. Alright, go my mammoths.
Not like this.
Oh, are you already down? Oh, did you just get bitch slapped by a mammoth, Wendy? Oh, okay, how unfortunate.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Oh, okay, Wendy actually died. Alright. Cool. Okay, we scream. Jesus, I still have to lean. I like look away for a second. I still have to lean here.
Make your peace.
Okay, alright. I'm kind of, sort of Yep. 1 minute cooldown on Sealy airlift. Thank you. It's okay. I can lean for another minute. It's good exercise. Holy shit, my mammoths do a ton of damage. Did you see that? It did 65 damage. Ow, 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 ow.
No glory without risk.
Head pats. Thank you for the head pats, lady. Thank you, Ro. How are you doing, Bean? I'm so sorry I'm behind here and I can't do anything or see anything. Because if I lean too far, my tracking goes fucking wonky. That's it. I'm gonna stream from behind Sealy. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the Sealy lift. Wait, what the fuck? Where did I go? That's interesting. Okay. I did say expect scuff. Well, Wenduog is dead. Let us mark this solemn occasion by quick saving. Quick run? Why are we running? Why are you running? Oh, apparently you ran out of this material plane. Alright. Oh, I see you.
No mistakes. I'm prepared.
Ah. Why are you running? Yes, exactly. Alright, we're going on the offensive again. Trans rights indeed. Thank you, Ro. Alright, I don't think I've ever summoned this before, so... Who the fuck are you? Why do you look like Moira from Overwatch? Excuse me? Game. Oh, Jesus, there they are. Okay. I thought the game was bugging out really hard for a second. Robin! How you doing? Inemosi travisi. Those glasses are new? Did you just... Monago? Sweetie, haven't we been over this? I feel like we've been over this. Okay, let's see. Jalbezaru. You have some stuff on you right now, but not a lot. Oh, Bun. I'm so sorry, Velvet. Velvet. Alright, everybody give Velvet hugs and head pats. She needs it. I'm gonna reach. Look, it's okay. It's okay. Like, you don't have to apologize to me. You're the one hurting. That's okay. It's okay, Velvet.
I will resist.
Yeah, Velvet, if you need to talk, let us know, okay? We're here for you, bud. Okay, I need to get this guy down.
You won't survive me.
Alright, Saris, you go do your thing back here. Nice. Aww. Ran away in the past? That's still tragic. I'm so sorry, Velvet. Seriously, very, very sorry. Dang it. You know what we can do, though? There we go. Yes, I'm sure she had she or he had a very happy life. Hold up. Okay, he. Did Sela launch that body into the stratosphere and it come crashing down? I was not looking. I was looking at Bismuth. Can somebody confirm or clip that so I can see it later, please? I think she did. Step the fuck back. Turn on all this stuff and just wreck this babao. There we go. Oh, wow, okay. No, that thing's actually doing pretty good, the Hamadryad.
This will hurt.
All of our chickens are coming home to roost. Minago's here, she's having fun.
Endure this.
Oh, good. She's face down in the dirt where she belongs. Oh, I'm mean. I'm very mean. Let's see. You've got a low touch attack. We're just gonna do this. Just I want to be face down in bed. I mean, what?
The inheritor, guide my blade.
All right, she's mine.
A calculated risk.
Oh, apparently not. Oh, it's okay. Bismuth got her.
I am prepared.
We good. We good. All right. Well, that is Wendy and Monago already accounted for. Oh, healer's like right over here somewhere. Maybe.
In due time.
Can't hide from me.
All according to plan.
Good to know that there's still dogs barking in Drezen. I don't know why it let me collect that golden ring twice.
As it should be.
I saw these mortals first. The trophies are mine. I'm stronger. I'm taking everything. You don't like it? Try and take it off me. Oh, I thought they were talking about people that were already dead, not me. Alright. Let's turn that on.
Make every strike count.
Alright, let's see. We still have our Bless on, but we no longer have protection against evil. So Darren, why don't we do that? There we go. Alright, there we go.
Prepare yourself.
Excuse me, did he just hurt most of his own people? There's definitely a few things I'd like to take off of her. Alright, we need saving throws because there's incubi behind. Or rather, around. Let's see. Can I use relativity? Did anybody? Ah, they all succeeded. Damn. Alright. So much for the theory of relativity. Whoa, 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 whoa. When did you get strength damage, Sela? Sela. Sela, sweetie, this is not okay.
You've crossed the wrong
Ow.
line,
Let's go for a channel, just because, like, hot damn, it's starting to get hurt. Roosh the baby.
Desna, guide my hand.
Oh, there we go. Critical hit with the wisdom down. Ember, you need to get over here. Where in the world are you going? Stop it! Stop with the crushing despair! Hello, Rosalia!
This should do it.
Welcome. I mean, just to finish this guy off.
Into the
He's having a bad time.
You won't survive me.
There we go. At least that's one of them down. Darren, we need... Yes, we need healing to Xeris immediately, ASAP.
make your peace.
Dorky, I am indeed dorky. Yo, Mythic Greater Clavicus. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Let's try this way.
There we go. Just miss. Yep. We need to get rid of you because you are a problem. Why are you such a fucking problem? So yeah, this is how my Sunday's going right before my gender dysphoria appointment tomorrow. Fun. Take the day. It's okay. Do whatever you want to do. Grieve. You know. Be with them if you need to. Okay? It's okay. It is okay to be sad. It is okay to grieve. It is okay to cry. Alright? And I'm sure tomorrow will still go great. There we go. 3 strength damage restored. Wait. Does this guy have 1,000 HP? What the hell? Head pats. Thank you for the head pats, Velvet. I appreciate them very much. Very, very much. Yeah, there we go, Sela. Kick his ass. Okay. We're doing okay.
I'll make short work of this.
Rusha baby, keep
I
backing
will
up.
resist.
Okay. Imagine screaming at somebody so hard their brain explodes. Well, that was a fucking weird scream. We're working our way through him. We're halfway there, and then he's gonna get downed and then rezzed again because he's a mythic. So of course he is.
Endure this.
Did I use haste? I did use haste. There's so many attacks going on.
Self.
Damn it. Okay. Back up, back up, back up. Nice critical. There we go. Hey Darren. Darren, can you dismiss your spell? So I don't have to walk through the blade storm? That was actually a really good one though. Well done, Darren. Well done. Oh yeah. Turn off the singing, please. There we go. Hey, hey, hey. No, 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 no. No, no, no. None of that. No good boys. Come on. Come on, Vlad. You can't call me a good boy. None of that. Call me what I want.
They will break against our resolve.
Okay, I don't think that one's my fault. I think they just materialized there. Can I scream at them? I would really like to scream at them. Can I scream at them? Please, 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 please. We can scream at them. Yes, yes. We use our gaze, and then we're gonna scream. We're gonna scream so freaking loud. Oh, good job. There we go. Yes, Vlad, being the moderator doesn't respect me. The moderator isn't respecting you right now because you just misgendered Saris. Okay.
Desna.
I understand and I'm not mad at all, but like, Aya is correct. Please be respectful of people's pronouns.
Make every strike count.
Bug squashed. I was 1 second away. Don't you love it when I just happen to beat you to these, senpai? I think it's great. And are you gonna cast it or not? Excuse me? Why can't I just... Okay. It's funny. It is very funny. Look at how they are stunned. They are powerless against me. Let's see. Can I do a thing? Yeah, a little bit. Little light wounds.
Make your peace.
Okay.
Out of my sight. Oh, thank you for amusing me.
Damn, Darren, good job. Right.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Just chipping them down. See? They ain't nothing. Just gotta keep screaming at him. Chat, if you're ever being tempted by a succubus or an incubus, just scream at the top of your lungs. It works better than you think it does. Hello, peasant. Quick run? Ma'am, I am the commander? The commander does not run. We are, however, going to advance very tactically. Until we see loot, and then we just run right in. Am I supposed to run away from the commander running first? Yes. We rule Drezen. Orangofta is our king. Poor sods. They had so much hope in that commander of theirs. I bet she was eaten by rats long ago. You're about to be eaten. Oh, look at that. They don't see me. Oh, isn't that perfect? Let's see. 28? Oh, that's pitiful. We're just gonna...
I will resist. Disappear.
Critical hit and just minus cha and everything. The commander is female this time? Yes, the commander is female. Vlad. Vlad. Come on. I know you're better than that. Correct.
I will see to your demise.
Ooh, good critical. Darren's gotten 2 criticals thus far today. He's doing a great job. Darren deserves praise. That's what I'm hearing.
You won't survive me.
All right. Marusha baby. Up in. Can I still hit you? Oh, I can.
Prepare yourself.
damn you and your haste. I mean, if you want to run at me like an idiot, that's a good strategy. Get shotgunned.
Precision.
Turn on all of our things. And then just let loose. Same thing for Rochelet.
Desna, guide my hand.
He got the commander's job is to lead, so she will always have to be first to charge. Yes. There you go. Thank you, Vlad. The backbone of the regiment. I agree. The backbone of like the entire operation. Both in terms of military strategy, morale, tactics, logistics. The commander has to be the head of it all. That's actually one of the reasons why I actually really like the management gameplay at the beginning, because it covers like a wide variety of different things that you need to be able to do as part of a, you know, quote-unquote realistic military campaign. You need to manage diplomacy, military, logistics. What was the other one? Oh, I am forgetful. It's okay. Slow down. Vlad. When we're here, I am the commander, and the commander here is a she. I understand if it's a mistake, sort of thing. But when referring to the commander, or especially earlier when referring to Saris, please refer to Saris as a she, not a he. Okay? It's kind of an important thing here. So I'd be more than happy to explain later. Yes. Thank you, noob. Smack. There we go. See? They were eaten this time. Bismuth, eat them. Eat them. My dinosaur shall grow strong eating the flesh of demons. God, I sound like Wenduhawk now. Oh, hey guys. Well, time to get out of... The one-eyed tiefling is sneaking towards the exit, but then he notices you and freezes, opening and closing his mouth silently like a fish. We take a more relaxed approach to she and he. Ah, okay. That's good to know. And hey, I respect cultural differences, and that's fine. Just when you're here, please make sure that when you're referring to me or the commander, which is in this game, you're referring to she. Okay? But respect. Hey, what's the whole... Fi spots you and freezes too, staring as if he's just seen a ghost. It's been a while. I know you do, Vlad. Thank you. I'm glad we could clear that up. Most of the time when stuff like that happens, it's a misunderstanding. Okay? That's why I wanted to pump the brakes a little bit and just make sure that we were understanding each other. You can say that again, the tiefling says in a loud, excited whisper. We've already had our funeral. Where'd you come from? Oh, I see. Anevia must have sent you to help us. She was right to do so, I tell you. I wish we could say that we're doing just fine on our own here, but the truth is, I was already thinking we were done for. What happened to the half measure? It's pretty bad, ain't it? The tiefling shakes his head bitterly. This used to be a nice place to have a drink and good company, but now everything's busted up and covered in filth. Damn demons. It's not the first time the half measure's seen some tough times. I've been meaning to do this place up for a while. Change the floor, slap a new coat of paint on the walls, but I never actually got around to it. Well, now's my chance. Oh, okay. See, that's where I was confused, Vlad. See, I was calling Darren a good boy. I thought you were calling me a good boy. I'm sorry. No, you're fine. You're fine. You're not rude. You're not rude. It's okay. Vlad, come here. Come here and get head pats. Come here. You're getting head pats. Yes, there you go. I've gotta say it. It still makes my skin crawl when I think of demons making themselves at home here. Easy, Aya. I trust him. Vlad's been a wonderful viewer. Alright? It's time to get out of here, guys. The tiefling utters a sigh of relief. Right. By the way, we found out that the demons have been hidden all of their spoils in the hay outside the tavern. They had no idea was spying on them through the window. Doesn't make any sense to leave all those valuable supplies here since we're about to wipe the demons out. Phi pats the wall gently. Sorry, half measure. You'll have to wait a little bit longer. No! No! Healor! Wait. I didn't know I was on a timetable to go save Healor. No. Bad. Bad game. Bad. How do I get there? How do I get to the dungeons? How do I get to the frickin' dungeons? There, apparently, but damn. Ugh, guys, you're in my way. You're in my way. Get out of my frickin' way. Out! Shoot!
Endure this!
We have our own little traffic jam here. Okay. We're doing fine. There's no reason to use fancy spells right now. 4 levels from Sela? Oh, fuck you. Alright. Ember. And we'll get the Babal Warrior out of the way. There we go.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Right.
Make every strike count.
Just gotta tear through these. Unfortunately,
I will resist.
well, the only is it temporary levels? 6 hours. Jesus. Okay. Fine. Fine. I'll use a regular restoration on Sela. Loot them real quick. Take this loot. Alright. Alright, Helor. I'm so sorry if you're dead. Well,
All according to plan.
he's dead.
I shall not be sweet from the path.
I fucked up. I fucked up. I didn't know that was on a timetable.
Prepare yourself.
Crusading isn't that boring after all.
Note to self, on off-stream runs, go directly to the fucking dungeon. Just gonna wait. Sela, you can go in, however. Yep, just like that. Really give them what for. Ooh, shinies. Ember, what spells do we have left? Jeez, we have a lot of support spells. Let's just use that instead.
Desno, guide my
There
hand.
we go. Please stop hitting my dinosaur. Ew. That... Y'all can hear that blood sound, right? Like, that's probably the strongest the blood sound has ever been.
You've crossed the wrong mountain.
No glory without risk.
Go. Ow.
Make your peace.
Hey, 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 hey. Leave the dinosaur alone.
Survive me.
There we go. And there we go. Okay. See, they're not an issue. I just didn't know I was on a clock. Ugh. Rest in peace, Helor. I didn't really care about you that much anyways, but... It's sad, I guess. Oh no, Helor. The Pathfinder venture captain died fighting, sword in hand. Can I take his
I'll
sword?
go ahead.
Why can't I take his sword? The game's like, ah, a tragedy has occurred, and I'm over here like, can I loot him? Alright. Ah, let's sit up straight. Ah, stretch a bit. Get some coffee. Mm.
As it should be.
Okay. I'd say we're in a pretty decent spot to rest. Yep, camouflage, rituals, night watch. Are we still what are we making? Ah, curse pilaf. That's right, because it's the best dish, because it gives us a bonus to actually hit.
People excel at forgetting their own. Forgetting people like us under the ground. Or you freezing outside their window.
It's not their fault. Who can think of another's pain when they're hurting and afraid all the time?
Fair, Ember, but also that's exactly why we should be taking care of each other. The body of a fallen crusader who heroically sacrificed his life for Galarian. The corruption of the abyss recedes in the face of his piousness. Okay, alright, so I need to go up the other side. There are inflections of words, commanders, he's, spoon, she, son. I'm not completely used to. Oh, that's okay, Vlad. That's okay. It was very much a knee-jerk reaction of, you know, just trying to be careful and respectful. And I'm glad that we cleared it up so that I can be respectful of there. That's really cool. As an English speaker, I do not have a lot of understanding of a lot of other languages. Language is something that I myself struggle with a lot. Um, it's probably the one thing that I cannot like learn and maintain knowledge of. Like at the moment I start learning a foreign language and stop using it, it just all disappears. Oh, I do not know the command for that.
As it should be. You called? I will resist.
There we go. They were chasing those guys. We need to hit them. So I'm watching you. No, no. I do think you do, Vlad. That's why I slowed things down and I wanted to make sure that we were understanding each other. Here in the US, there are a lot of people who do not respect what people want to be called. So sometimes we can be a little overly cautious on it, okay? I definitely do, alright? And I've enjoyed having you here for Pathfinder streams very much. go. We've summoned the Iron Giant. Unfortunately, he is a gun. Well, a weapon. Blood Rager. I don't like you. I don't like the Marlets. Can I get rid of you? No. I'll settle for hitting the Blood Rager instead. Alright, turn off all of our fancy archery stuff.
Endure this.
Sela, can we charge her? No, we can't charge her. We're just gonna get in the middle of everything. Bless, and then protection. There we go. Okay.
Prepare yourself. Killing is what I was made for.
Just gonna wait. I will apologize for my overcorrection, Vlad, but as Sarah said, in the US, pronoun usage is very important to people. Yes. Ah. This is why language is so tricky. Oh, I didn't know that. I have a soothing performance that gets rid of shaken and sickened. Wait, if it gets rid of sickened, does that mean I can use it to get rid of puke clouds? Oh, hell yes! I love the free greater magic fangs. Perfect. All right. Good. Get her. If I turn that on? Okay, no. I need to...
Make every strike count.
I don't like these things. They have so many consecutive attacks that, like, hurt so much. And now she's setting her target on Sela. Dang it.
Desna, guide my hand.
Ow! Okay, the crab's eating me now. Ah! Damn it, crab! I've got crabs. I've got crabs! There we go. Okay.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
There we go.
Soot is restless.
Can you heal Sela, please? Ember? Thank you, Ember. Go. Alright, gonna quick save again. Wand of Greater Invisibility. Ooh. Greater Quicken Meta Magic Rod. Ooh, nice. Okay. Picking up some good stuff right now.
That is not far.
Hello, Hal. Hi. Hal Jordan? Is this guy the Green Lantern? A familiar gold-haired healer brushes some ash from his sleeve and shakes his head as he inspects the pile of charred demon corpses. And that's very admirable of you, Vlad. You're doing a good job. You've done a great job thus far. I've always been able to understand what you've meant, okay? Good. Hugs for everybody. English is a dumb language. How did somebody phrase it at one point? It was like a couple of languages together wrapped in a trench coat of Latin or something like that. It's really dumb. They were too stubborn to retreat. The determination could have helped them in life, but instead, it has only ultimately led to their untimely deaths. I regret having to kill them. What you doing here, Hal? I debated for a long time whether or not to interfere with Drezen's affairs. However, the words of the loyal warriors who remained behind to defend the fortress touched my heart. I was persuaded to get involved, and none too soon, it seems. Halal Siax gestures towards the demon corpses nearby. Oh, wait, Hal! I remember you! You're the dragon! Hal! What happened to the cultists I spared? I heard he became a healer. I do not know if he still worships Baphomet, but even if he does, I'm certain that he will bring more good into the world than evil. Halal Siax smiles. You should be proud of yourself. You chose to spare him. Thanks to your decision, the world now has another caretaker of the afflicted. Come with me. You can help me drive away the demons. You are not leading a large force against the demons, and that leads me to believe that you do not want to attract attention. And a gold dragon entering the fray is something that attracts a good deal of attention. Trust me. Furthermore, Halal Siax regards you intently. I wish to see for myself what you have achieved since we last saw each other. I want to observe how the dragon spirit manifests within you. The man smiles, and there's a golden gleam in his hazel eyes. Halal Siax, a gold dragon. You heeded my advice and spared a young servant of Baphomet instead of killing him. We parted ways, but I promised that we would meet again. And here I am. I have to say, the spirit of the dragon is still strong within you. News of your heroic deeds have spread far and wide. People call you the hope of Mendev and the heroine of the Crusades. Many of them refuse to believe you were dead. They clearly hold you in great esteem. Yeah, I gotta keep going forward. Hal? Farewell, Commander. This will be a difficult fight for you. But if you look within yourself, you'll find that your spirit, the spirit of a dragon, cannot be defeated. If you feel the desire to follow Terendalev's example, come and meet me in Drezen after the battle. If you do not, well, then this will be our last meeting. I can be a gold dragon! Yes, 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 yes! Oh, I've waited the entire Acts 2 through 5 for this. Oh, shit! uh... 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 Fuck!
You won't survive me.
Make your peace.
Reduce the, damage reduction, increase AC and saving bonuses, and then just start throwing sounds of freedom at him. There we go. Okay, alright. Okay. He's a big guy. He's like a really big guy. Fails to overcome the spell resist. Thank you. I love that. I love that for me. Saris, just go stand over with Hal. This is not gonna turn out well. Okay. Ember. What do we have? What do we have? What is the best thing that we can hit him with? Hellfire Ray. Ow! 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 Oh my god! Oh, that hurt. That hurt a lot. That hurt so much. Okay.
Endure this.
Yep, just keep backing up. Keep backing up and hitting him. Okay. Oh, Darren's dead. Okay. Alright, that's not good. That's not good at all. Darren, get up. Darren, get up. Get up. Thank you for healing, everybody. Ugh. Alright. Swift. Mark of Justice. Angelic Aspect. Alright. And then we're gonna stand right up against him. Alright, Sela. Saris, just go hide in the corner, please. I cannot have you dying. Bismuth, at this point, like, you may want to back up too. Okay, alright. We're gonna move back slightly. Oh, good! Sela's just tanking everything. Fantastic. Good girl, Sela.
Make every strike count.
Prepare yourself.
Just keep peppering him with arrows. Darren, heal everyone. Oh, we do still have a spell left that we can use. Hey, there we go. We can even do that and then start to hit him. I can't charge him. He's got 22 left, and we're just gonna scream at him.
I'm all right.
Cool! Cool, he blew up! He blew up! He blew up and it hurt! He blew up in my face. Ow. That was probably an optional fight. Trans rights indeed! Welcome, Oma!
I will help.
Alright, we're
where I
topping
can.
off before we get in here. Save. Things are clearly getting more serious. Wait. Stop it. Stop it. Turn off the song. Okay. Sneaking around. Sneaking around. Sneaking around. Okay. Nothing in the courtyard? They destroyed the stairs, so I can't go upstairs.
I'll go ahead.
Alright. Well, let's see what's in the Citadel. Beth, you best be alive. I swear to God, Beth, if you're not, I'm gonna be so upset. What is this? Oh, okay, we're gonna wait for Profane Hymn to wear off first. I hope everybody's having a good Sunday. Alright, there we go. Okay. Is my bedroom secure?
I finished here.
Oh,
Is there
interesting.
more?
All of this chaos and destruction, and they did not go in and, like, destroy the commander's bedroom. Here, I thought the demons would have, like, pooped all over it. Hello, storyteller. The storyteller turns to you calmly. Long months have passed, Commander, but even while you were away on the other plane, I could hear your brave heart beating. That sound never stopped for a second. Irabeth looks at you as if unable to believe what has happened. Commander, you... For a while, she stands speechless. Finian laughs. You're a lively one, Grandpa Elf. Always find yourself in the most dangerous spots. But I'm still glad to see you, although you'd be safer tucked up by a fire somewhere. How have things been these past 6 months? We spent that time serving the Queen to the best of our ability, but a week ago, after she announced her decision to proceed with the crusade, many of us came to the conclusion that we could not go with her, because we did not believe that you were truly dead. We humbly declined the honors offered to us and remained here to await your return. It was an easier decision for me than the others. I had encountered you in the abyss, and I knew you were alive. And you didn't tell people? You didn't think to say, hey, I got teleported to the abyss. It turns out the commander's fine. She's there. That's good. But not everyone believed me. And then yesterday I had a vision. I was leafing through the pages that you had collected for me, and suddenly I saw the future. Not the future clamoring to be told by the page in hand, but your future. The future of the person who first brought that page to me. In my vision, you returned from the abyss marked by new powers that wound around you like snakes. Your voice made the earth tremble,
people and demons dropped to their knees, and Iomade herself extended you a helping hand. But the only thing you were concerned with was the whereabouts of the banner that Queen Galfrey had taken with her.
Bitch took my banner. Storyteller shakes his head.
I know what I saw is difficult to believe, but I am in the habit of trusting my visions, so I hurried to the Citadel to lay my hands on some of Queen Galfrey's possessions and try and discern where she went and where your banner is now.
My story is simpler. Anevia and I both agreed that we should stay here to wait for you. We are supposed to serve the Queen, but our hearts are here. Besides, you are still the commander of the Crusade, and I have no right to abandon you, even if there's almost no hope left. Although, I must admit that the storyteller's tale about his vision of your imminent return seemed quite vague. I followed him here to make sure he didn't accidentally hurt himself. Earbeth smiles happily. I'm glad that he proved to be right and you really have returned. Do you know where the Queen went?
It wasn't easy. I see the Queen's future and her past as if looking through shattered glass. Multiple versions come one after another, distorting the picture. The Queen is in mortal danger at the crossroads of her fate, and every step may prove fatal. But I did not give up, and fortune smiled upon me. I touched her goblet and learned where she was leading her army. Her Majesty has decided to march for Is, a bold move. One worthy of a queen not accustomed to hiding.
My. That was indeed a bold move for my dear cousin, no doubt about it. As bold as stepping into a volcano. When you're dealt crappy cards and you can see you're cooked anyway, the only thing left to do is to go all in. Fold your fingers and hope for the best. Cross your fingers and hope for the best. It's still better than sitting on your butt waiting to be killed. Unfortunately, the consequences of the rash decisions of monarchs fall upon the heads of the entire nation. And what's worse, they fall upon our heads, because we shall have to clean up the mess afterwards. Right you are, Darren. This is an utterly anti-scientific method of acquiring information, and that's what makes it so interesting. I'll have to conduct a series of experiments involving you to establish how you react to various objects to identify patterns in the amount of information that you receive from them. Here, let me rub all of these various objects over you. Let us start with a cloth. The storyteller smiles.
You have already said that in those exact words. You have even conducted your experiments. You handed me some shards to hold. Once you brought a huge club, and another time you gave me a live hedgehog. It said, "Gotta go fast." I have no idea what that means, but... And then you said that the experiment was a failure and immediately forgot all about it.
Really? Well, if I decided to forget about it, that must mean that I didn't learn anything of interest. I won't remember this time either. Nenio winks and looks around. So, what were we talking about? We must hurry up and help the Queen. Let's take Drezen back, Commander, and then we march onward. Is sounds familiar. I always think of Oz whenever I hear Is.
Oh, Is, the city that hangs over the abyss. It was once the citadel of legendary rulers, the capital of Sarkoris. But now demons are tearing it apart, making a mockery of its former glory. 2/3 of its magnificent streets and proud towers have collapsed into the world wound, but the city still holds on, just as Sarkoris holds on. Defeated, but refusing to die.
The Queen did the right thing. She mustered enough strength to try and go on the offensive, for the first time since the First Crusade. If we don't recapture Is now, who knows how many years we'll have to wait for another opportunity to approach it. Alright, time for the final battle for Drezen. The storyteller nods.
Yes, your arrival has changed everything. After we lost Drezen, it fell as if the light of hope had left us forever. But you are here, just like the Sword of Valor. You are the banner of our victory.
I was afraid we would not be able to succeed without the banner. We may not have the banner, but we're still here. We live to see your return. You truly are our banner, Commander. To arms!
One more thing.
The storyteller pauses for a while.
In the shattered fragments that form her fate, I can sense your presence, and I'm convinced that the Queen could sense it too. No one can say what your next encounter will lead to, but there is one thing I know for certain. Queen Galfrey's fate and yours are tightly intertwined. Perhaps that is what made the Queen write this letter to you. After I touched her goblet, I saw her hiding it in a secret compartment in the wall, and I managed to find it. I don't know what it says, but I can sense the emotion that were the emotions that were tearing the Queen apart while she wrote it.
The storyteller ponders for a moment.
I think I will be able to tell you about the feelings she was experiencing that moment. If you wish, you can come to me later when everything is settled down, and bring this letter with you. We will look into the past of this item together.
Earthquake!
Oh no! There are too many of them! This is useless. We're done for!
Don't fall back. Hold the line. Orengofta. A huge, oily Nalfeshni is waiting for you with his arms folded.
Here comes the commanders, kids. So, Commander, do you like what you see? You've arrived just in time to hear your friends screaming for help. They trusted you, and look what's happened to them. Do you actually think you can rescue them? Ha! Who do you think you are?
Who sent this army here, you beast?
We all serve Master Baphomet, Lord of the Labyrinth. He promised us Drezen, and your skin as a doormat.
I will rescue my friends. And by the way, Baphomet had his heart torn out, okay? He's in no position to do anything involving making me a doormat. The Nalfeshni bursts out into laughter.
I'll rescue my friends. And how exactly will you do that, you pathetic Galarian maggot? What can you do on your own, without your army? Yell inspirational speeches? Oh no, I'm so scared. And then all pathetic defenders of Drezen will be inspired to turn into your invincible force. Yes, that's usually how it goes in fairy tales. Do you know what happens next in real life? We'll wipe your army out, and you along with it. But I won't kill everyone. No, I'll lock you in a cage, then start torturing your friends. Once I'm done with them, they will come and spit in your face. They'll tell you themselves what torment you've doomed themselves to. You're just a jumped-up mortal insect. You're nobody.
Yes! Guys, we get to do it! We get to do it! Fuck you, Aeon. Fuck you. We're finally shedding ourselves of the Aeon. I am a gold dragon. My heart is full of compassion, but my spirit is relentless. I will allow those who want to leave to go in peace, but those who stay, I will have to destroy. Power rushes through your body, almost ripping it apart. The wound in your chest bursts open in a spray of bloody droplets. The might bestowed upon you by the abyss in a Rilu Vorlesh erupts into this world, and you pay for it in its purest agony. Orengofta, who just a moment ago seemed so vast, so powerful, now seems like a slow-witted bully to you. The demons and the Citadel's defenders are all just poor, misled children who see no further than the tip of their own noses. Your heart fills with compassion for them. The soft glow of your scales touches them all, soothing them with its warmth, and they realize there is no need to fight anymore. Battles are pointless. Life, every moment of it, is the greatest miracle. Preserving it and reveling in it each new day is what is truly important. Some of the demons hesitate for a few moments and then leave, wondering what they're doing here and why they got into this fight in the first place. But others are just too angry to retreat. You know that they are no match for a gold dragon, and their sad decision has just doomed them. Battle it is then. Hey Chad, I got that dragon inside me. Oh, fucking hell, yes! Yes! Oh, I'm in love with myself. Help. Oh. Hey, Iomade. An incredible silence suddenly descends over the city. It is broken by the solemn sound of fanfares that seem to come from far, far away, everywhere and nowhere, all at once. All eyes are turned to the huge stained glass window of the city's main cathedral. It begins to glow with a soft light, and in the next breath, a lone figure steps out of the glass onto the cobblestone of Drezen.
Knight Commander, at last we meet.
There is no mistaking her. Iomade, the goddess who has deigned to descend to the world of mortals. Your companions shield their faces, unable to withstand her radiance. The surviving demons quiver, and the townsfolk fall to their knees, but the deity's eyes are on you and you alone. I greet you, Light of Sword.
And I greet you, Knight Commander. I suppose you're asking yourself why I am here. Gods must not interfere directly in the affairs of mortals. But what is happening here, in the World Wound, is no longer the concern of mortals alone. And this is proof. This fortress has witnessed so many horrors and miracles. It makes me wonder how it still stands.
For a moment, the goddess diverts her eyes from your face and looks out over Drezen, surveying the chaos caused by the recent battle and the manifestation of your power.
You are under the misapprehension that you are the only one who knows whom to punish and whom to pardon. That is an illusion. Your mind is the mind of a mortal creature. You have gained the power of an eon, but you are not an eon. Unfortunately, you are merely an echo of the cosmic powers that you try so hard to emulate. There is a sad irony in the fact that you, who considers herself a sentinel of truth and order, actually gained your power as a result of an abominable experiment with the essence of the Abyss.
Thank you for that, Batsaya.
The path you chose to defend Drezen, I cannot accept it. Demons are an evil that have brought immeasurable suffering to this world, and yet you gave them a choice? When they corrupt and destroy, they do not give anyone the benefit of choice. They do not deserve mercy.
But do?
Your power is great, but it will be no good for Golarion if you continue to let its enemies run free.
Yeah, I can agree with that, Vlad. That was a very harsh way to deliver that. No wonder she's Galfrey's patron. Seriously. She's like, oh, by the way, you trying to be all high and mighty in justice? Use a bitch. And you letting them go? Use a bitch.
But I did not come here to reproach you, or to bewail the fate of the unfortunate defenders of Drezen.
Okay. You just had to slip those in there then?
I wish to stop the forces of evil and defend Golarion, both from Daskari's violent rage and from Nocticula's insidiousness. But that is not my only goal. I have come here to restore justice, for justice is the birthright of all. That's why I hail you as a heroine who has triumphed over the demons many times.
Okay.
At the same time, I grieve for you, as for a soul that is caught in a web of demonic deceit and villainy.
Oh, these are such lovely choices. You're right, but what can I do about it? I've achieved more in my crusade than all the other crusaders achieved in hundreds of years. So if you think you're gonna criticize me for using my powers, think again. Such a heartwarming concern for me. Now let's be honest, what's your real reason? I think I'm gonna go relatively neutral. I don't want to piss her off. Maybe I did acquire my powers from a dubious source. I mean, yeah, I want to follow my own path. I want to be a dragon. I want to be a Durgan. I want to have that dragon inside me.
You may think so, but alas, this is not true. It can be, however, if you accept my help.
Okay.
In that moment, when my poor herald was being torn apart by monsters, he found the strength to send me a message about what he had learned in the Abyss. You were in Alushanira, where you spoke with the Lady in Shadow and the Architect of the World Wound. They confessed what they had done to you, but they did not reveal the whole truth. Both you and this unfortunate world will have to pay dearly for the power that they so generously bestowed upon you. But all is not yet lost. That is why I have come.
Okay, are you gonna help me sever the ties of it to the Abyss? So it truly is my own? The walls of Drezen shake again, and with a ringing laugh, a black shadow appears before the shining goddess, Naticula, in the flesh. Standing beside her is Arilu Vorlash, who stares at the goddess with ice-cold rage in her eyes.
Who here has been taking my name in vain?
Oh.
Ah, it's you, the Inheritor. What's this? Our worst fears have come to pass. The gods are flocking to Golarion. This merry little tinderbox could ignite at any moment, reducing the material plane to dust.
I feel a little uncomfortable. I feel like I'm between parents fighting right now.
I did not come here to fight.
Oh, really? I didn't realize you were good for anything else. Forgive me, that was unfair of me. Judging by your successes over the last 100 years, fighting is not your forte. After all, the wound is still there, as far as I know. So why are you here? If you have come to meddle in my affairs, don't expect me simply to stand aside.
I'm ready to hear what you have to tell me.
Do you hear me, Nocticula? You and your servant are under no obligation to leave. I have come here to shed the light of truth. Let us see if you both can withstand its merciless radiance. I cannot change the flow of mortal history by force. After all, the world wound is their doing, although committed at the behest of the Abyss. But sometimes force is unnecessary, and truthful words are all it takes.
Alright, I'm liking you better.
The goddess who was mortal not so long ago is eager to judge us for our sins now. My sin, to be precise. What lies behind your eagerness, proud Iomade? Righteous wrath?
Wrath of the Righteous!
Fear. Watch out. A simple mortal woman has learned how to grant powers to others. Powers which are beyond the wildest dreams of many Imperial lords. This must be stopped, forbidden, taken away immediately. After all, what need will we have for all these arrogant gods once we become their equals?
There's something about that logic that reminds me of the Incredibles movie. Once everyone's a superhero, no one will be.
Silence. It is impolite to interrupt your elders. But you know, Inheritor, she does have a point. What are you going to do now? Break my weapon, which has made so many victories possible, and only because she received that weapon from my profane hands, and the entire affair must therefore be profane also? What real reasons do you have? Save those born of your envy, your capriciousness, and your suspicions?
Let her talk, guys.
My reasons are quite real, as you well know. That is why you appeared here in such haste, is it not? You have woven a delicate lace of half-truths, Nocticula. From you and your servant, the Knight Commander has learned that she is bound to the world wound, that she is slowly dying because of its influence, and that she is yet capable of closing it. But you withheld a crucial piece of information. You never told her that closing the wound won't save her from death. For this lock will destroy the key to which it is bound. The one who closes the world wound will die along with it.
Oh, snap.
That is true. I tried to tell you back in Illusionera, but I was not allowed to. It is an unavoidable consequence of this process. To stitch two planes together as I have stitched Galarian and the Abyss, the soul of a mortal must be woven with the essence of the Abyss. To undo this seam, the original soul, the key, must be ripped apart. No one could survive such a process.
In other words, I'll die if I don't close the wound, and I'll die if I do close it.
It is true. Now do you see the perils of accepting a demonic gift? No matter how much power the Abyss gives you, that power will always be tainted by lies and misfortune. This is the justice I promised you. The right to know the whole truth, and not to be a plaything in the hands of abyssal spawn.
I mean, Iomade, you're missing one very important thing. I have never been fighting for my life. Naticula, were you trying to hide this from me?
Trying, you say? I successfully hid the truth from you for as long as I deemed necessary. Are you expecting me to explain myself? My goal is to close the world wound, not to grant you a happily ever after.
Don't think I forgot that you made my daughter cry, Naticula. You are just digging your hole deeper and deeper. What if I reject the power?
You will live.
You will lose everything that makes life worth living.
Those are both fair arguments.
You will spoil a brilliant endeavor and destroy the lives of thousands of mortals who will be devoured by the legions of demons coming from the Abyss. Aside from that, you won't do anything extraordinary at all.
What if I'm willing to sacrifice my life if it means closing the world wound?
Oh, how noble. For
a brief moment, I even felt some regret that we demons are incapable of such lovely feelings. You see now, Inheritor, my little protege has more nobility in her than you expected. Shame on you.
It's atmospheric when you choose the shifter class, dragon subclass, and go down the dragon path. Ah.
This nobility is exactly why I came here. To help the Knight Commander learn the truth, and to show her that she has been used. Besides,
yeah, I knew I
do
was
not
being
believe
used.
that you have been acting for selfless reasons, Lady in Shadow. Honesty and nobility have never counted among your virtues. You own the main source of Nahindrian crystals, and your servant Arilu has learned how to break the laws of the universe with their help. Can it be that the ruler of darkness and mistress of assassins has not conceived a way to use this formidable gift for her own benefit?
Accusations, suspicions, all completely hollow, just like your bright-eyed pretty little head. It's a pity you inherited Eridan's sword, but not his sharp mind. I have but one goal now. To stop the armies of that lecherous billygoat and that gluttonous bug from strutting around my domain as if it were their own. I don't give a fig whether it will help mortals or hurt them. If the enemy of your enemy makes you a mutually beneficial proposition, you would have to be a complete idiot to say no.
Well, now I'm finally starting to understand the rules of this game.
Yes. The power that Nahindrian crystals grant you will bring about nothing but your own demise. The branches of the Tree of Sin are vast and verdant, but its only fruit is death. You will not be able to save yourself unless you reject everything that has been foisted upon you. Now you know everything.
No, we're not quite finished with the revelations yet.
Oh?
Few secrets remain to be revealed, but they will be worth the wait.
Oh, come on, guys. It's Act 5. Just spill it.
Does this look familiar? Do you remember the similar wound above your own heart? I have given you enough hints. Come on, ask me the question I have been waiting for.
With a flick of the witch's wrist, something changes in her. As if a veil has fallen, one so thin that it was almost invisible, but which has clouded your vision nonetheless. Now you can see what was hidden before. A deep, open wound above Arilu's heart. The wound pulsates as blood drips from it. I received my wound because you, Arilu, implanted the essence of the abyss in my soul when you expanded the world wound. My question is, why do you have a similar wound? Could it be that you used your own soul as a key when you first opened the world wound?
That's right. And this means that the world wound actually has 2 keys.
Cool. So what? Can I use you instead of me?
Good question. Just imagine. I have wasted so much time chasing the key to the world wound, and the key was right under my nose this whole time. Arilu, my love, come over here.
I have never gotten the impression that you two were lovers, okay? Arilu does not like someone who has been cornered. Arilu does not look like someone who has been cornered. Without a trace of fear, she gives you a faint nod, and then makes a barely discernible gesture with her hand, and disappears as if she was never even here.
Wait, I said wait! That little bitch. I knew she would betray me sooner or later, but I never expected such an idiotic stunt. But everything seems to be falling into place quite nicely. You see, you don't have to die after all. Arilu opened the world wound, and Arilu will be the one who closes it, whether she likes it or not. Although, someone will need to catch her first, and this will require certain powers.
Yet again, the succubus is violating consent, whether she likes to or not.
Yes, Arilu Vorlesh will pay for her crimes with her life. Her flight confirms that our suppositions were correct. But now we know that the world wound can be sealed with her blood. You have no reasons to remain indebted to the Abyss and indulge the Queen of the Succubi. Reject her gift, and secure your victory while being the person you were before Arilu Vorlesh corrupted you. Win as a mortal, and become a legend among mortals.
She's talking rubbish. True, we gave you the power, but it was you who chose how to wield it. It belongs to you, and it will remain yours, so you can do whatever you want with it. But first, you must use it to close the world wound. You aren't going to catch this world's most powerful witch, and a half-demon one at that, with your bare hands, are you?
Okay. Alright. Saris is going to take a very quick break. This is a lot of dialogue, and this is a hell of a scene. Just, oh my goodness. Okay. Saris is going to use the facilities really, really quickly, and then we will be back. Alright. Hang on, everybody. Be right back. Okay. We are back. Alright. So, I feel like there's gonna be a ton of dialogue. Iomade, can I ask you some questions?
Ask, and you shall have your answers.
Oh, this is... Holy shit! This is a lot of dialogue. Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, sure. Let's drag this out. You gained your own power from the Starstone. How is this any different?
My ascension was not accomplished in one day, and even the test of the Starstone was only one of its stages. I did not merely gain power, I embraced a sacred duty. Your power, on the other hand, stems not from long hours of study, not from trials. It is not the natural talent you were born with and carefully honed throughout your life. It is the result of an evil soul's deranged experiment with the blood of dead abyssal lords.
I feel like that's not true. I feel like I've been through many a trials and long work hours. You imprisoned a lot of angels inside the Wardstones. Why?
Every one of my angels volunteered for that mission. They all knew what kind of watch they were going to keep. They knew that it would be a hard and exhausting battle, but that the lives of mortals throughout Golarion would depend on it. Alas, angels' minds can be as fragile as the minds of mortals. In less than 100 years, many wavered and wished to break the oath they had sworn. I do not blame them. I blame myself for allowing them to take on a burden that was too heavy for them.
Oh, sorry. I messed up my tracking. Hold on. There we go. Did you send the Inheribro after me? Or did he choose to?
He acted on his own noble impulse, and I did not stop him.
Aww.
I also did not try to dispel his misconception about you being my chosen one. I do not lie, but both celestial beings and mortals can be mistaken.
She doesn't lie, sure. She merely withholds some of the truth. For the noblest of reasons, of course.
I mean, fair. Yeah, that's... Do you know what happened to your herald?
My herald, my loyal companion, was captured. And now demons are using him to attack Drezen. They're holding him in the Ivory Labyrinth, Baphomet's realm of the Abyss. It is a place I cannot go, not even to save my faithful friend. For doing so would start an interplanar war. Right now, as we speak, Baphomet's servants are torturing the hand of the Inheritor. Tormented and anguished, he reaches for you with his thoughts and his soul. I cannot tell if he sees you as a great unfulfilled hope or a last chance. But Baphomet knows well how to exploit such desperate yearning.
I will save Inheribro. I'll show him that I'm worthy of the bro.
He has turned my herald into a source of power to open temporary portals. They do not last long, but they lead from the dungeon where the hand of the Inheritor suffers, right to your doorstep. Baphomet does not need to lead his armies through the rifts. Now he can send them right here.
I mean, that needs to be stopped, right?
As long as my poor herald remains in the hands of that monster, this will not stop. I cannot say if it is still possible to save him, or if putting him out of his misery is the only way. I cannot openly ask you to intervene. But if you decide to do so, you will be helping both yourself and the one who chose the martyr's path when he followed you into the abyss.
Okay. Ever since I got these, people were like, hey, you're Iomede's chosen. How come you didn't, like, dispel that?
At first, I did not know who you were, or where your powers originated. This was revealed to me only when my herald offered up his dying prayer from the depths of the abyss. And following his desperate plea, I sought to confirm my suspicions. Until that point, I had observed you without intervening. After all, your crusade was securing victories, the first Golarion had seen in many years. So even if it was not I who had sent you into battle, it felt unfair to undermine you.
Fair.
In other words, our Imperial guest had no problem with your power, as long as she didn't know where it came from. She didn't even share her suspicions with her own herald. And after all that, someone dares to claim that demons are the most deceitful creatures?
You should not blame someone else if you base your accusations on vague suspicions rather than solid proof. You call my behavior deceitful. You, of all creatures, who kept the commander ignorant of the fate you had chosen for her? Indeed, the insolence of demons knows no bounds.
I'm actually going to turn up the game volume a little bit. Just because this has a lot of voice acting, and I want you all to be able to really appreciate it, because it's like some A-grade voice acting. Oh, thank you, Fax. Thank you, thank you. Good morning, hon. why have you decided to descend here right
As
now?
I have already said, I am here to open your eyes to Nocticula's lies and to prevent more calamities in the future.
Right.
Trans
You
rights.
are at a
Hey, Rosaria.
crossroads now. I will not force you to do anything, but you needed to learn the truth and have the chance to cleanse yourself.
Pats. Oh, thank you for the head pats. Aw. Welcome back, Velvet. Why don't you destroy
I could.
Nocticula?
But then every other demon lord would decide that he or she was next and stand against me. In response to that, the Imperial Lords would take up arms. Then Hell, Heaven, and Elysium would join the conflict. A war would break out, one which mortals could not hope to survive.
Why did Arilu do everything possible to lead us to the idea that she was a key to?
The impulses that drive a soul as black as hers are beyond my comprehension. Perhaps she was startled by my arrival and decided not to bother keeping a secret that was bound to be revealed. Or perhaps she is up to some cunning scheme. Be on your guard. The architect of the World Wound will surely try to bring you down. For if she truly is a key, then it must mean that she will die sooner or later due to the influence of her own horrible creation. And that means that sacrificing you is her only chance of survival.
I disagree. I disagree with your premise. She made us. Maybe she had to. She has been so slow about this reveal when it's something that like could have been pretty obvious since she's the architect of the World Wound. I kind of believe that Arilu has like a part of her that's like reaching out and trying to be good.
Arilu has planted a piece of the abyss itself in your soul. The only thing that can cleanse the soul of such a taint is that same soul. But I will be
Hi,
near.
Fax.
I will show you how to root out the demonic corruption. I am not a demon, and I do not offer any simple solutions. You will have to go your own way, no matter where it leads.
Just lurking now, must give loves all around. Oh, give love back. Kiss for her. Okay. How exactly can you help me cleanse the influence of the abyss?
Arilu has planted a piece of the abyss itself in your soul.
Okay.
The only thing that... It is time to make your decision then.
No, it is not time to make my decision.
If you have questions, ask away.
Why did you hide the fact that the World Wound is going to kill me?
Because if I'd told you the truth, you would have refused to do it. But you're not angry with me, are you? After all, everything has worked out perfectly fine. We found another key. So now you can live and enjoy your life. Provided that you catch Arilu, of course.
Do you want me to keep the powers now that you know that Arilu, is a key?
Of course I do. Firstly, you'll need those powers to catch Arilu and bring her to Threshold. Surely you don't think she'll willingly fall into your hands, and the demonic hordes will politely make way for you. And secondly, the powers Arilu gave you protect you from dying before your time. None of us want the wound to kill you prematurely. You are extremely useful to me alive. After all, if you let Arilu slip through your fingers, we can always go back to the original plan for closing the wound.
Oh, so I'm a contingency. Why would Arilu deliberately tell us that she was a key?
Apparently, she understood that her secret was about to be revealed anyway, so she decided to leave in style. What human female over 100 years old wouldn't feel flattered at being the center of attention?
That doesn't feel right.
Although she could have other reasons. She obviously wanted us to understand everything and immediately rush off in pursuit of her. She's probably been preparing for a war of all against all for a long time. And now she wants to wage it on her own terms. Expect treachery and traps wherever you go.
I think she's trying to, like, lead me to the good decision, even if she's bad. Where could she have gone?
Let's think. She's hidden in the abyss before. She won't dare to return there now. Not only to my realm, but to any other either. Even if Baphomet and Discari both take it upon themselves to guard Arilu personally, that won't stop me from sneaking in, slitting her throat, and leaving undetected. And she knows that.
Did you have to say it sensually like that?
If I were her, I would hide in a place where the powers of her enemies were uncertain, and her own power was close to unlimited. I say you should look for her here, in the World Wound.
Are you afraid of Iomade standing right over there?
Tut tut, how rude! I wouldn't say the girl is that hideous. I admit her face is far from perfect. Her body too, to be honest. But all in all, not bad. I've seen worse.
I mean, yeah, she's tomboyish, but she's still pretty.
Your theatrics are too transparent to offend me, demon. At least, they can hardly offend me more than the very fact of your existence.
You have one channel point? How did you manage that, Saya? Like, look at her. The woman is wearing some very sensible armor. Alright? Like, I find that attractive. I find women in sensible armor attractive. Do you really plan to use me to become a goddess yourself?
That is nothing but the wild speculation of a little girl who gains celestial power through no merit of her own, and fears that others may do the same, forcing her to share her place in the spotlight. Do I want to become a goddess? Of course I do. Who wouldn't? Can you help me with that? Sadly, no. Of course, Arilu used to blather on about how her brilliant invention could bake gods like pies. But between you and me, the cleverer the inventor, the larger their ego becomes. So far, she hasn't managed to create anything stronger than you. And no offense, but you're no match for any deity.
Damn.
Very well. It's time for you to make your decision then.
Alright, companions!
After I rejected my demonic past, I lost some of my previous abilities. It was difficult, but I coped with it. You are stronger than me, so there's no way that you won't get through this. Cast off the power of the abyss and follow your own path.
You make a very compelling argument, Arushale.
Your power doesn't lie in magic tricks. You know it doesn't. Your real power is inside you. You can win without tricks. I will help you.
Aw, Ember! What do you mean that the armor that is extremely scandalously clad has better summer stats than the armor that realistically covers the body to protect yourself? Okay, look, my favorite example of this actually is not for females. My favorite example of this is for a male, and it's in Xenoblade Chronicles, the first one. There is literally an armor called suntan lotion, and you can put it on and your male character will be like seriously just bare-chested, and it has some of the best stats in the early mid-game. Seriously. It's just, you're wearing sunscreen and it gives you more armor.
As a cave monster who's going to grow old and die in about 10 years' time, I can tell you this. There's no power in the world that's worth selling yourself out to the abyss for. Being the invincible companion of the magical commander was fun and all, but we don't need it.
Hey, Sato.
It doesn't really matter how much magic they've heaped on you. You're the commander because you have the heart and mind of a true commander. Screw your power. Don't betray yourself. That way, we'll win.
Aww. I'm doing good, Sato. We're in the middle of a lot of dialogue about to choose whether or not we're gonna get rid of our demonic power.
I'm a member of the Order of the God Claw, and I cannot disregard the opinions stated by one of the 5 deities whose virtues we extol. However, I also cannot support it unconditionally. Your power is a useful tool. Its nature is solid, and it tends to yield effective results. To reject such a tool for the sake of an abstract ideal would be highly unwise. Retain this power and use it to bring the criminal Aurilu Vorlesh to justice, and to rid this world of its greatest scourge. Such an outcome would represent a grand triumph of order over chaos.
More hugs for Velvet. More hugs for Velvet. Everybody give hugs to Velvet. Hugs. Come here. Come here. Come here, you bunny.
Iomade has spoken. What more is there to say? If there's a way to get rid of this demonic filth, do it.
Do it. Now I'm just imagining Sela as the Emperor from Star Wars. Do it!
I do not think the source of your power really matters. What matters is how you use it.
Someone pinch me. We are standing in the presence of the most pompous goddess in the world, debating whether we should listen to her or send her packing along with her invaluable opinions. I shall remember this moment for the rest of my life. Even as I stand in Pharasma's court, I shall tell this story to anyone who will listen.
You are way too excited about this, Darren.
As to your original question, I'll be honest with you. Your power turns my stomach like sour prunes. Reject it. It can't hurt.
Will you sleep with me more then?
Ugh, these dames are tough. But Iomade is as tough as you. If she tells you to do something, you better do what she says. I can feel it in my tail. You're good and righteous and all that, so do what the righteous goddess is telling you. Maybe it'll even make my life a smidge easier. After you, become more like a human.
Come on, Saya. I'm sleeping with Darren. That's been a thing for a while.
Experience tells me that it's wiser to trust yourself and your own abilities. You can't trust what clients tell you. One day you're a hero, the next you're working for the enemy. Sorry, but it all looks like a setup to me. First they tell you to lay down your weapons, and then, once you're unarmed, they finish you off in some back alley.
You're very cynical, Greybore.
You know what
Wenduok! You are dead!
This power is ours. No matter where it came from or how we gained it. Fleet idiot would reject such might. And if you consider the number of enemies you've made, then it would make you an idiot with a death wish.
Wendy, you're dead. Your voice holds no sway here. No, that was me. I got it.
Your powers are interesting from a theoretical point of view. You are an experiment started by Aurilu Vorlesh, and terminating it before it is complete would be foolish, not to mention impolite.
Oh, Callie! Welcome! How goes the Ren Fair today? The best viewers are right here.
I am waiting for your answer. I hope you will choose wisely.
You got 3 roses? Does that mean people also find Callie cute, like we do? Have you won the hearts of fair maidens and sirs alike? Tricky! Welcome!
Quite right. Make your choice, and make it the right one.
You're going to jungle gyms? I just got out of the shower. Are you still wet? If you're wet, don't give me hugs. I can't have my fur getting wet.
Enemy approaching!
What is happening? Excuse me? What? right, all right. To explain, earlier in this level, Wenduok betrayed me, and I killed her. But apparently because I have the mod turned on for all companion dialogue, whether or not they are with me or not, it brought her back to life and spawned her up here in the roof of the church where Walchif is now. He's still kneeling. He's still kneeling. He's back to kneeling. It spawned Wenduok again, but she was still classified as an enemy the last time we saw her. So the moment we're out of dialogue, the game was like, well, you're in combat now. I can't handle this. I can't handle this. This game is so buggy. It's wonderful. Is it broken now? I don't think it's broken. I think the game is waiting for me to make my mythic path choice. Whoa. Why did I become tan? Huh. So this is my first soda? Yes. Well, I decided that I was gonna pick Gold Dragon, so... Perfection. Let's see. Oh, cool, I'm a fox with fucking wings now. Is the game broken? I don't know what to do now. Can I leave? Bye, guys. Just... The human form is my skin Sona.
As it should be.
Okay, bye everybody. I'm just walking away. Apparently. Did the game break? What the hell happened? I'm going back to the barracks. See if I can talk to anyone? Yeah, I'm like really confused. It's also trapping me in like the slow ass like walk too. To the Midnight Fane. What the hell? Are you seriously just gonna let me walk back like all the way? What is going on here? Do I have a quick save from right before the conversation? No. Hold on. Let me see if going back will fix it. This is weird. Back to the fair with me. Have a good stream. Thank you, Callie. I am very confuzzled. Hold on. I hear a cutscene? I can't see the cutscene. I thank you both for your advice, but take a closer look at me and you'll understand that I don't need it.
An unexpected twist, and I cannot say it fills me with hope.
Okay. Well, I didn't get to see the look on Iomede's face, nor did I get to see people cheer. But that did seem to fix it. Maybe? Yeah, okay. Alright, we righted it. Yeah, this is wild, man. Boy, Drezen cleaned up really nice. Again. Oh, hey, it's me!
I tire.
What the hell, random voice lines? Why tell me I tire? Anevia waves at you. Commander, we've won! We did it! The demons just folded and fled. All hail the great gold dragon. All hail the great gold dragon. Apologies, Commander. It's probably awkward for you to listen to all this, but you really are something extraordinary. Your power is frightening, but your goodness and wisdom are awe-inspiring. Everything's going to be fine. Drezen is safe, and I'm going to make sure it stays that way. And what are we going to do? We're going to look after the city too, that's what. Don't go thinking you're alone in this. We ain't going to kick back and relax just because you can make miracles happen. She's right. You've set an example for the rest of us. Protect what matters most, at any cost. That is the only way to become stronger. Irabeth looks at Anevia. It is this truth that is closest to my heart. Alright, let's see. What's the situation on the front? Unknown. Her Majesty mustered all the troops she could, raised the Sword of Valor, and advanced on the demons. There's been no word from her since she left. Perhaps she's boldly taking Iz even now. Maybe her bones have already been picked clean by the demons. We don't know. I doubt anybody except you will be able to find out. But that's not all. Baphomet's minions keep taking swipes at us. The scumbags are holed up somewhere. The ivory labyrinth, I bet. They keep opening portals in different spots, dropping off a dozen units and then closing the portal before we get to them. We've lost more scouts than I care to admit, before we figure out how they were pulling off that little trick. So here's what I'm thinking. Maybe you could get one of those portals in time. You could be ready for them somehow, so that when one opens, you get inside, crack some skulls. They might even be holding that poor Herald in there. If he's alive, you can free him. How do you feel after seeing the goddess in the flesh? My ears are still ringing from those trumpets. After witnessing the sight, I don't think I could be surprised by anything ever again. I will never forget it. The goddess is watching over us. Now there's no way we can lose. Alright, we gotta catch Arilu. Any clue? Not especially. She's been roaming the abyss all this time, but now the avenue's closed to her. Naticula and the other demon lords are all slavering for a piece of her. I think she's someplace around here. Some nasty little place like Iz. Or maybe she went as far as Threshold. An entire army of demons enhanced by Narandrian crystals was being sent here. It's being led by a demon named Mutasafin. Do you know anything about that? Scouts reported movements of a large demon army far to the southwest of Drezen. They were marching across a dried-out lake. There used to be a Sarkorian holy place there, I heard. But where they went, nobody knows. Not headed for us. That's for sure. At least, not yet. Thanks for the report. Commander, go forth boldly. Have no fear. But just make sure you don't get carried away out there. People have already heard stories of you making fools of the demons. Folks are gonna come here for sure. So don't come back as... So come back as soon as, and together we'll march against the enemy in the final battle. That is, if they don't change their minds after hearing your speeches. Irabeth nods. Great deeds lie ahead, Commander. Everyone must pick a side. The people are tired of war, but they still believe in good. They are drawn to you. You'll see. Rhaegal looks a little more tense than usual. Viola, I have fairly important news. I will do my best to be brief. The Hell Knight orders have not reacted well to the developments I have mentioned in my latest report, specifically regarding the true source of your power. The very notion that we have been cooperating with a weapon forged by Rilu Volesh and Naticula has caused discontent. The orders have not issued any official edicts, but many chapters and high-ranking knights have been recalled from their assignments and barricaded themselves in one of our outposts. The one you know, in fact. I suggest you go there and resolve the issue between the orders and the Crusaders. This is a matter of importance. Okay, Reggie, you suggested that I keep the power and use it how I want. That I could use it for good. And here you are telling me that the Hell Knights are like, oh no, you got it from the Abyss, it's tainted and evil, and we totally wouldn't want that for ourselves, and use it, because we can. Fuck you. Fuck you, Reggie. What kind of reaction should I expect from the Hell Knights? Any, up to including a formal declaration of war, which is why you must go to the outpost and resolve the issue before it devolves into open conflict. A surprising number of people want to fuck Reggie, you've heard? Is it because he's spiky? Is it the hair? What is it? What is it? What do people find attractive about Reggie? Very well, I'll go there as soon as possible. Excellent. That is all I had to report, so I will turn to my duties and you may attend to your other affairs. Arushale! Viola! The succubus gazes at you despondently. She always speaks quietly, but now her voice is a barely audible whisper. In my dream, a fire destroyed almost everything. The only thing that survived was the table. I've returned to my dreams world so many times. The nightmare still lurks there, but I want to understand why this table is important. Why did it survive the fire? I can't figure out what makes it special. It looks like a simple piece of furniture. It just stands there. What is it supposed to mean? What am I doing wrong? People want to fuck emo boys? Reggie isn't an emo boy. Reggie's an emo boy if emo boy grew up to be a fascist. Alright? A hypocritical fascist at that. Where did this table come from? Where did it come from? Arushale considers your question. She taps her lips thoughtfully. Oh, I remember now. There was a loaf of bread on that table. That was Inevia's dream. Remember? She said she wanted to learn how to bake. The bread went up in flames along with the other fragments of the dream, but the table remained. If this table came from Inevia's dream, perhaps you should talk to her? Or actually, would you like to enter your dream again? I don't think that will help. We've already been there together and... No, there must be something else. I must look at it from a different side. But how do you find the other side of a dream? The other side of a dream is called reality. Perhaps this table represents something that you are supposed to do in real life? You might be right. Arushale brightens considerably. But what exactly should I do? Find a table? Buy one? I should learn the craft of a carpenter and make one myself? So many possibilities, and I don't even know where to begin. Her excitement begins to give way to dismay. If this table came from Inevia's dream, perhaps you should talk to her. I've been living among mortals for a while now, but there's still so much I don't understand. About your kind, how you live, what you dream about. You're right. We should ask Inevia. It is part of her dream after all. That's a good idea, but... The succubus shifts from foot to foot reluctantly. Could you please talk to her instead? I don't even know how to begin a conversation like this. It's so personal. Please ask her, and I will stay nearby. Inevia. Not Inevia. Arushale, have you considered that part of your trial and part of your dream is learning how to socialize with people directly rather than just watching them from afar? Hey, Litor.
Commander.
The Inquisitor greets you with a bow.
I am sincerely gladdened by your return, and I was delighted to hear of your recent victories. It is a shame that my duty has kept me away from the front line. I would like to take up a place in the ranks of your Crusaders, and perhaps I will still have a chance to do so. But before that happens, we must address another issue. I suppose you have already guessed what has brought me here. We parted ways after the discovery we made at Count Arendae's estate. You and I both know that the Count became a conduit for an unknown entity, which I call the Other. I retreated to Neurosian and went beyond Mendev's borders, looking for mentions of such entities and ways to fight them. Now that my search has borne fruit, I'm ready to tell you about it.
What have you learned?
I must be honest, I still don't know what it is. However, I managed to find some evidence of similar incidents. Individuals who, in a horrible moment of their life, became a gateway for an unknown entity.
Bye, Sato! Charge up your phone and have fun.
The most curious part is that all these cases appear almost sequential. They happened in various corners of Galarian, but no two incidents ever occurred at the same time. This leads me to think that we're dealing with a single entity, one that has secretly has been secretly present in our world for a long time, merely changing its gateways on occasion. While I do not know entirely what the entity is, I managed to find something of great value. A Varisian arcanist managed to pick up the trail of the other and invented a ritual to weaken and bind it. She died under very suspicious circumstances. Her decapitated body was found in her laboratory. Her head was never found. But her notes survived, including the description of the ritual. I have discussed it with several highly esteemed experts in magic, and I am inclined to consider this a reliable weapon. We can use the ritual to lure the entity out, bind it, and possibly exterminate it. But to do that, I'll need your assistance, Commander.
Are you sure the other is hostile towards us? In all this time, it never tried to attack me.
I am certain that this entity is dark and truly evil. The evidence in my instincts as an Inquisitor are undeniable. Wherever the other manifests, strange and ominous things begin to happen. In particular, I am positive that this is responsible for all the magically decapitated corpses. The ones that were found at Heaven's Edge even after the tragedy, and in Canabras after Discari's attack. In both places, some of the corpses belonged to civilians, and others to demons. And in Canabras, some of the victims were cultists. I'm convinced that the other is pursuing some interest of its own, and thus far, it has ruthlessly exterminated anyone who learns of its existence. And now you and I know that it exists. Draw your own conclusions.
How dangerous is it?
It is extremely dangerous, which is why I've come to you with all this, all the evidence that I've collected on the other. In particular, the list of its victims, which include powerful demons and strong mortal mages, make me certain that we're dealing with something extraordinary here. It is stronger and more dangerous than Baelor's and other generals of the Abyss. I also suspect that the Oracle powers the conduit the Count has developed come from the other. As a rule, only gods, imperial lords, and extremely powerful beings are capable of granting such abilities. I know no one except for you who would challenge such an entity, so I'm asking you to help, for the safety of all who dwell on Galarian. However, I believe we can shore up our strategic position if the other doesn't suspect we're preparing a trap until the very last moment. Even the most dangerous creatures become more vulnerable when they're caught off guard. The main thing we must do is take a methodical approach and stay alert. I think that is within our abilities.
What do we need to do?
We must carefully prepare the ritual, and then bring Count Arendelle to the designated location. The ritual will lure out the other, weaken its connection to the Count, and bind its essence to our world like an anchor. The last part is especially important. All the evidence indicates that while the gateway is active, the other can travel freely between the material plane and some unknown space that lies beyond. If we fail to bind the other with the ritual, it will either escape or, in the worst case scenario, drag us into the realm. Hence, we must lure it out, and then, I suppose, defeat it. There's one more issue. Aside from the fact that we'll have to fight this incredibly powerful and horrifying creature, the other's suspicion may not be aroused until the very last moment, and that means the Count must not know anything as well. The best course of action would be to take the Count to the designated location without telling him the reason for the journey. Then, we must frighten him and make it appear that his life is in danger. The other will believe that its gateway is in peril, and then, I hope it will show up to protect it. The ritual circle will work as a trap, but it is crucial, and I stress this, that we convince the entity that we know nothing of its existence, and that it is Darren who is in danger, not the entity itself. Otherwise, there is no knowing what may happen, and we don't want to give the adversary a chance to outmaneuver us.
Yeah, why do you think Darren has literally died? Okay? I had to res Darren! Why do you think the other will appear to protect Darren? The Count has been in danger so many times before, and nothing special has ever happened.
You have a special connection with your companions, Commander. You have shared part of your mythic powers with them. They have journeyed through the abyss with you and survived to tell the tale. I believe the other understands this. It also must understand how dangerous it would be if you were to become not a benefactor, but an enemy to its gateway. I am certain that it will react as to a threat coming from you, as opposed to ordinary encounters with demons and cultists. I wouldn't call facing down Baphomet an ordinary encounter. I'll help you. Thank you. Now let's go over the entire operation once more. I am convinced that we must lure the others somewhere far from Drezen and other populated places to avoid civilian casualties. A+ thus far. I have chosen a suitable location within the World Room. I'll mark it on your map. You must bring the Count there without alerting him to what's about to happen. I assume that another foray into the World Room will hardly raise his suspicions. I will await you there, with this ritual circle prepared. But before we reach the crucial moment, you must make the Count and the other believe that the Count is in danger. I suppose the easiest way to do that would be to tell him that you made a deal with the Mendev Inquisition, and the Count will have to face punishment for his crimes, real or imaginary. I'll find a way to intimidate him, but you must play along. We need to provoke the other to come out to protect its gateway. Then when we finish, that's when we finish it off, once and for all. This case will be my greatest triumph or my greatest failure. But I firmly believe that it must be done. Remember my words. The other must be convinced that we are threatening the Count and that we know nothing of his existence. The slightest suspicion could prove fatal for us. Until we meet again, Commander, may the gods be with us. Hey, Aeon! The mirror's light begins to fade. Faint visions of stars and nebulae glide across its surface. The Aeon is barely visible. It stares out at you from across the cosmic distance. Something is abandoning you forever. The Aeon gazes at you from across the vast expanse of the universe. You already know why its power has called to you. It is time to say goodbye. You have chosen a new path, and the Aeon can no longer guide you. The dispassionate universal mind notes that your decision is not a great loss for the world. Your mind and your heart have always longed for different gifts, and you have finally mustered up the courage to admit it. Oh! Even the Aeon knew that my heart wasn't in it. See, sometimes, chat, breakups can be good for both people. Goodbye. The eyes of the Aeon close forever. The mirror once again becomes a mundane-looking glass. Melessa. Commander! You look up and see Melessa, the green-eyed fisherwoman from the village of the Chilly Creek. Her hair is a mess, and her face and clothes are covered in soot. It looks as though she traveled here in a hurry, and met a few dangers along the way. Help! Please help me! He's gone crazy! He will kill him! Calm down. What happened? Do you remember Jernal, the cleric who came to our village a year ago? Oh, Jesus, a cat! Ah! I thought you jumped up here because I couldn't see you. No, I got a cat thrown at me. You want to say hi? You want to say hi, Chestnut? You want to say hi? Aw, yes, good girl. The locals weren't very welcoming to him back then. After all, he was a stranger who was preaching about a strange new god. But little by little, he became one of us. He went fishing alongside us. He told people stories about the crusade. He told us about meeting you and seeing the queen, and the songs he used to sing. They just made you want to stop and listen. Well, eventually, the fisherwoman looks down. We became very close. We started to plan a wedding. My brother didn't seem to mind at first, but after we got married, well, that's when he lost it. He became violent. He threatened to hurt us.
I tried to talk to him, but we even thought about leaving the village. But when my brother found out, he lost his mind completely. Markeel is strong and no one else in the village dares to challenge him. It was a miracle that I managed to escape, but my husband is still there. He didn't make it out of the village and I don't know what's happened to him. Help us, please. What's causing Markel's change in behavior? Melissa looks away and replies softly. Markel. He really honors the village's traditions. We've been worshipping the river for generations. He was not keen having the cleric of a foreign god in the village, but he was willing to tolerate Jernal's presence for a while. However, my relationship with Jernal really disappointed Marco, especially when he discovered that I had begun worshipping Aristil too. How'd you get here? By some miracle, I guess. Everything is on fire out there, and all of those monsters? But never mind me. I managed to survive. I made it here in one piece, but I am in serious trouble, and I have no one I can turn to for aid. You're my only hope. I'll help you. Thank you. I'll head back to my village. I'll do my best to keep him from flying into a rage, but please hurry. I'm afraid he might do something terrible. Damn. Okay. Well, first things first. We're getting pretty close. Let's see what's new on the management front, and then we'll rest, and then we'll probably end stream here for the day. Ah. We just did this. We did this. Replacement parts. The soldiers are concerned about the work of a suspicious clockmaker. He heals crippled fighters by implanting unknown and sinister-looking prosthetics into their bodies. The troops want to drive away the strange craftsman. Interesting. Hey, Reno. All generals have the dragon treasure feed? Damn. What the hell? I forgot how many, like, feats I had up here. Holy shit. You have returned! Welcome, Raga! I'm currently trying to decide if I want to banish the weird clockmaker who keeps putting, like, weird prosthetics into people's body, or whether to take him under my protection. 'Cause, like, bigger infirmary size is better. Ah, fuck it. We'll take the weirdo. Sinister or not, these prosthetics have allowed many to return to the ranks. Under the commander's patronage, the craftsman, who has turned out to be an academic, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that actual word, of the Clockwork Cathedral, will continue out his activities. In the commander's absence, the Crusaders were led by Queen Galfrey, but everyone remembered that the official title of the leader of the crusade has not been taken away from the commander. What mythic did I progress? I picked Gold Dragon. Aw, thank you, Reno. Finish off the last of my coffee here. Her glory attracted many warriors, and a detachment of such volunteers has arrived. Dead heroes. A group of crusaders killed during the Second Crusade rose as undead, and they have been hunting demons for many decades. Death has warped their minds, and they failed to realize that they had been long dead. Upon meeting the commander's soldiers, they greeted them with joy and offered to merge with the ranks of the crusade. Oh. I never done that one? I don't know. Like, I turned into a big scaly gold dragon and I went wah and breathed like holy breath, but I haven't had the chance to like really try out the abilities yet, and I actually don't even get the full dragon form permanently until next mythic level. We're gonna lay the dead crusaders. You guys deserve to rest. Their battle was over, and it was the commander's sacred duty to release their souls. The priests, upon performing the ritual of repose, said that the gods were pleased with this deed. Oh, the branch of the last ash. Let's make it a heavy pick. I'm curious as to what that'll become. Sweet. We're issuing our decree and leveling up our leadership, our war, and our diplomacy. Okay. I see. Well, hopefully you enjoy it. It's what I've been going for this whole time. So, a little bit of background, Raga. This is my first time playing this game, and I did not understand the paths at all when I picked one out at first. So I picked Aeon, and then as soon as I realized that it meant I had to be a lawful person, I was like, oh, no, this just will not do. This will not do. I am much more naturally a chaotic good character, like an Azata, so I didn't realize that. I thought the Aeon looked cool because of the stars and everything. So I've been kind of playing along, and even the Aeon, when I just broke up with it like a couple minutes ago, realized that. Hey Robin, welcome back. How you doing? Okay. I am having fun. I'm having a lot of fun. I see, lol. My first playthrough, I did the demonic demon as chaotic evil. Do you have your coffee at hand? I just finished my coffee, actually. I am out. I am totally out of coffee.
I'll go ahead.
Oh wait, it just occurred to me. I have wings, like my Arusha baby. And I have wings like Darren. We could have a threesome with wings.
Whereas you think the only honorable killing is killing in the name of a god. That's a zealot's reasoning.
Oh my god, wingsome. What if we touched wings? What if we touched wings together? Arusha. FBI, open up! Lady Kanomi doesn't look nearly as confident or as bold as before. Commander, what a blessing it is to have you back. Mendev is in need of your help. There's been a revolt in Neurosian. The disgruntled nobles are completely out of control. They proclaimed that the Royal Council dissolved and arrested several of its members. Many politicians were accused of collaborating with the demons. Some were executed. Others were torn apart by the crowd. See, I have dragon wings. Arushale has succubus wings, and Darren has angel wings. So we have feather, leather, and scales. I really like that idea now. I'm gonna make that into like a trademark or something. Feather, leather, and scales. The first treasure has fled. There's fighting in the streets between mercenaries hired by the aristocrats and the guard, who is loyal to the Royal Council. Drezen has received letters from the insurgents as well as from the loyal servants of the crown requesting your support. But both the Royal Council and I have faith that you will elect to defend the legitimate authority. This faith is not misplaced, is it? If the powerful have gone mad and are spilling blood in the streets, there is only one force that can stop them: the Church. We'll appeal to the clerics to intervene in this conflict. Their voices will be heard. Why do we bother saving the Royal Council? So it can keep pushing us around. I propose we publicly support the nobles. If a few esteemed elders were to depart from the council, it wouldn't be a terrible loss for the nation. These politicians have neglected their duty, but maybe the soldiers won't. There've got to be some honest generals left in Mendev. We'll ask them to bring their troops to the capital and put an end to the unrest. I know a thiefling from Zarxi. She's from the River Kingdoms. She was saying something about a young state over the Stolen Lands that managed to cobble together a proper, cohesive nation from a bunch of riffraff. Pretty slick, considering how tricky it was to make them not hate each other's guts. Want to invite them to help patch things up? Whew. Stolen Lands equals Kingmaker reference? I actually did get that reference. I know the premise of Kingmaker is that you go and whoever, frees it from, this warlord is, made a king of the lands, sort of thing. It's like a bounty. Declaring independence. Oh shit. So Nerosian first demanded, but is now asking? The situation in the capital must be really grim. You are absolutely right, Commander. I admit, the Royal Council hasn't shown you the proper respect and amicability. I myself brought this to their attention on numerous occasions. Lady Konomi's posture is full of repentance. But trust me when I say none of them wished you ill, and they all shared the unshakable belief that you were the savior of our nation. And they wrote me off for dead and sent me to the abyss. Why shouldn't I declare my independence? I will in my Azata run. I want this so bad. Nope, I don't even need to know what the rest of them are. I want the skill check bonus. I knew you would choose sensibly. I promise that Her Majesty's servants will not forget your loyalty. Order in the capital will be restored, and you will always be able to count on your extremely grateful friends. Hey, Oma, I see you lurking. Don't worry, I'll finish up soon. I'll get ready. I apologize once more for all the misunderstandings we've had in the past, Commander. I thank you, and I won't take any more of your time. As soon as the situation in Nerosian changes, I will immediately convene the Diplomatic Council to give you a full report. God, his walk animation is still weird.
Commander, good to see you back with us.
Commander Hartman has barely changed since your last meeting, but his glare is now even heavier than before, and his arms and face bear new scars.
You've arrived just in time. There is unrest within your forces again. Unfortunately, once you returned, so did the wary. They're turning the soldiers against you, and I'm afraid we're dealing with open mutiny. They're agitating for the army to abandon Drezen and march to Iz, to Her Majesty's aid. If we don't stop them, the outcome may be disastrous. Let's meet with the wary. I don't believe it will be hard to convince them that their plan is pure madness.
We'll gather loyal officers and send them to speak with the soldiers. Unarmed, with an open heart, we'll convince them to turn their backs on those madmen and their mutiny. Mutinies must be suppressed with absolute severity. We surround all units engaged in the revolt, then we arrest and hang the agitators publicly. Behind every rebellious leader is a very angry second-in-command who dreams of promotion. We'll just hint at the fastest way to get it, and the mutiny will fade away by itself, with the added benefit of refreshing our staff. We're gonna go with Sela's one. I like the morale boost at the start. I'm sure that none of our officers will refuse to address the army. May the goddess help bring us. May the goddess help us bring those poor souls to their senses. I'll keep you up to date on how things unfold. As soon as there are any developments, I will reconvene the council. All right, last one. Last one. Hey, Odin. Commander, glad to see you back at the head of the military council. A decision is required of you more urgently than ever. Here's the situation. We don't have an army in the strictest sense, and the enemy is putting up much more of a fight than previously. Judging by the reports, the demons are relying on less and less on the armies of their mortal servants and the power of simple blades, and more on magic and dark sorceries. We must respond in kind by bolstering our forces with expert spellcasters. I'm prepared to send an order to Canabras at once, requesting the necessary reinforcements. I propose we support our army with bardic magic. Bards learn all kinds of spells in their travel, and their songs can inspire our warriors and give them the strength to fight. Odin, I think this is the first time I've liked what you've said. Bards! These demons know their vile magics. But I know something stronger than that. The power of the gods. We need some war priests in our army. Their spells will chase away the darkness and heal the wounded. We would do well to invite monks into our army. They've been hardened by a lifetime of training, and even Duronic corruption could not harm them. If you're in need of mages versed in the art of killing, you should contact the Dagger Marks Poisoners Guild. Their alchemists are second to none when it comes to making deadly poisons and utilizing them on the battlefield. Yeah, why didn't you leave with Galfrey, Odin? Captain Odin grows pale, but his voice sounds cold and steady. I did put in a request for a transfer to the front lines. Unfortunately, it was refused. Command determined that due to the psychological trauma I suffered during my years of service on the border, I am no longer fit for battlefield command. He lowers his head. As much as it stings me to admit, they may be right. It has been a long time since I smelled burning flesh and heard the scream of battle. I can't guarantee that when I do, I'll be able to maintain my composure. That I won't fail the soldiers who are depending on me. However, I can still serve them by staying where I am. Dude has PTSD. I'm so sorry. Bards. Bards? Bards. Aura of superiority. Ooh. Fuck it. We're going with bards. Bards! Great. Of course, not every bard is willing to brave the battlefield, but I will personally select the most courageous ones. They'll be a great boon to our troops' morale. Also, thank you for the headpad, Saxsmith. Welcome! Welcome, Sax. I will send a letter to Canalbras immediately, requesting a group of spellcasters to be sent to our aid. I'm certain they will arrive soon, Commander. How you doing, Sax? Aw, such a lovely heart. Alright. Yes. Yep. Yep, development in the art of war. Good, 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 good. Okay. Very eepy, but chilling. Aww. We're gonna go with enhancing this. Oh, I love how it jiggles behind me. Oh, everything's gyrating. Yes, we're gonna increase our recruitment. Okay. Load, load, load. Drezen, as usual, takes forever to frickin' load. Come on. There we go. Look at my wings. My wings are amazing. I'm such a good Durgan. I have the gold breath. And I can still summon mastodons. Fuck yes! Oh, hell yes. Oh, I love this. I love this so much. The game broke a little bit earlier, but now I'm very, very happy. Alright. Oh. Hold on. Whoop. There we go. There we go. Still working on the camera angles, and I will fix the warping effect. Probably pretty soon. But thank you all so much for chilling out with me. Sacksmith, I'm sorry that you came in as we're finishing up for the day, but I'm sure that we'll catch you more. Vlad, more hugs for you again. Thank you for being understanding, and thank you all for being here with me. So, I had so much fun. I was so hyped for this. I am finally a gold dragon. Finally. Finally. Oh. Nobbin Lurkin, thank you for stream. Aw, thank you, Sacksmith. Thank you for the lurk. Very much agree with some of the posts that have been going around recently. Lurkers, you are the backbone of streams. I just absolutely love it. If people want to hang out and just chill while I do my silly Sarah stuff, then absolutely. So, but thank you all so much. Trans rights indeed, Ro. All the loves. Happy 121st of Pride? Hell yeah. 101 prides. 121 prides, actually. So, okay. With that, we're gonna look for a raid target. Let's see who's on. Alaria's been up for a while playing League. Oh, but Ostinax is playing... Oh, she's got a witch hat! It's also her 1-year anniversary of HRT. Hell yeah, let's go send some love to Ostinax. We're gonna go send her our love. Let's see. Let's see here. Yep. There we go. This will be our raid message. It's not gonna make any sense. But that's what it's gonna be, because we are now a gold dragon. Off with the Aeon. Embrace the gold dragon. Yes. Thank you, senpai. All right. Real quick, as always, it is Sunday. Please, please, please do something kind for yourself. Go make a nice snack, read a book, get a good rest, get outside if it's nice where you are. I plan on getting outside a little bit and making a snack here. So I hope all of you have a lovely end of your weekend, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye!